What will bring your breakthrough is counterintuitive. It is not what will readily occur to you. The Bible says, as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my thoughts higher than your thoughts, and my ways higher than your ways. You just go outside in the morning and look up and say the distance between what I'm thinking and God is thinking is the distance between the sky and the earth. One day, let me tell you this, because my mother came in. She lives in another town, like saying from Kumasi too. So she started congregation with 30 midweek service. I was preaching. And then I used to preach for very long because I thought that, the more I say, I want to convince them I can preach, so I'll be preaching. In fact, we used to call it the everlasting gospel. I will preach up till the point where, cassette tapes back then, 90 minutes. That technical guy will be waving to me. That means the cassette tape has finished. We have done side 1, 45 minutes, side 2. I'll do like this to him, which means take last week's tape and put it now. So one day my mother sat in the congregation and I was preaching. She got up. So 3 months after, I went to meet her in the town in Ibadan. And I said, she now called my father. I said, call him. He said, your son can preach. I said, have you heard him preach? He said, he can preach. Then she looked at me and said, that congregation doesn't represent your capacity. You need to do something. I said, I heard you. I'm an Anglican, I heard you. I'm not Pentecostal. This thing doesn't. She said, go on television. This is why you should spend time praying in the spirit. Because counsel will come from places you are not expecting. And you will take a stone and throw the stone at those God sent to you. We just read things and let it pass. Moses, it was his father-in-law that came to advise him. Listen, his father-in-law, there was no record of him working any miracle. No record of him working with God. This is a man that parted the Red Sea. This is a man that brought down the entire Egyptian army. Can you imagine with all the miracle going? Then your father-in-law comes that has no track record of anything and says what you are doing is not good. This is not how to conduct your ministry. And you look at it. It takes meekness. Are you following me? Yeah. So she told me, she said, go on television, and I didn't listen to her. 7 years after. 7. What we'll say is God's time is the best. God told me 7 years before. I can build a theology and say it was God's time. But he told me 7 years before. I didn't listen.